Hey guys, it's Cody. We're back with another Home Sweet Home Survive tutorial. Today it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to try and make a live game killer guide. So basically, I'm just going to be walking you through during a live game, like step by step what I'm doing and just kind of the process of what's going on in my head. I'm not saying this is like the best way to play killer, but I just wanted to give this out there for those people that might not have thought of certain strategies or different ways to look at the certain map. So I'm going to be making one for both Swamp and Hospital. So I'm going to be starting the game here, but lately we've been getting about 3 to 4 kills per game as the Specter, as you can see here with our 86%, 70 matches played. So I'm going to try and boot up a match here, and we'll just do it live on the fly, and I'll just kind of walk through while I'm playing the Specter. So hopefully this will help someone out. If you guys want to watch this live and watch us play games as killer live, check out our Twitch channel down below. And if you want anything as far as Twitch streaming or camera gear or anything like that, or a new laptop, check out the description down below. I got all of my links for all my gear there, but let's get started. Also, make sure to drop a like on the video to help other people find this guide. The more engagement the video has, the more that YouTube's going to push it out, so hopefully that'll help new people get better at the killer. Alright, so here's the second video. This is for the Hospital map. If you guys have seen the previous guide, we're actually going to ignore breaking all the doors because now we are level 15. We're using a skill called Poltergeist, which means we can use our little invincibility bubble and that'll instantly break a door. So I'm actually going to leave most of the doors there because it actually catches most of the survivors off guard. But there are a few key things to note it when we're on Hospital, and that's going to be door blocking, where you can like stand in just like a door frame, and the survivors will have a very tough time trying to get past you with that. I'm also using a skill called Helmet, which basically makes it, like right now, see, we were standing in the door, it makes them struggle a little bit. If you stand in the correct position though, it's gonna make it so they actually can't exit. I believe on some doors, but I know it definitely makes it way harder. Some, I believe they actually can't get out until you swing or they get hit, so then that gives you another free hit. But one thing to note on this map is to note the elevator status. So like this person's trying to go through the elevator. I should have hit them, but my aim is garbage, so please excuse that. But the elevators and the vents, those are going to be a lot of the places you want to keep an eye on because most of this game comes down to survivor predictability. So as you saw right there, I actually faked them out by using my invincibility bubble, and instead of breaking down the locker, I actually swung to pretend like I was in the animation of opening the locker, and that actually gives you enough time to be able to get another swing in right before they move. So check out Poltergeist right now. I'm going to use my bubble, and then it breaks the wall. So that's going to come in handy when they close the door or they're going through a hole, because you're going to get a free hit pretty much every single time, which is why you kind of want to save your invincibility until you absolutely are chasing somebody. Otherwise, you're kind of wasting it. But there's someone in the staircase right here, so I'm going to Spectre walk and hopefully get them before they open it. Nice. But the progress will be saved on that chest, so it doesn't really matter. We get 2 free hits there. What I like to do is basically like hug them as much as possible. And mainly playing the killer is just like predicting their moves and be able to predict what they're gonna do. Like, I don't know what that person was up to, but I guess they try to, I don't know. This person's probably gonna try and get in that hole, and we just missed it there, but I'm gonna teleport, throw him for a little loop. That's why I like playing, that's why I like playing this killer so much, because of the teleport feature. But this, if you can get right here in the door, you literally just stand in the door like this, they can't get past you. As long as you're like horizontal or parallel with it. We're gonna do the same trick right here. I'm gonna swing, they're gonna come out. Like basically most of the time they're always gonna come out, because if they see you swing, they think you're in the animation of about to break it. So unless they are able to get out of that animation, then they're gonna take a hit. So I just like to go for it. Most of the time it does work, so until the survivors are able to tell the difference or an update comes out, I don't know. But that's one of my favorite techniques or strategies to use as the killer. I'm going to keep an eye on wherever he's at. Oh, this person just incensed. They're also on, you know, they're very close to dying right now, so I think we should keep an eye on them. So I'm going to be chasing them for a hot minute. I think they just picked up an energy drink. I hate when survivors pick up the energy drink because it just adds like 10 to 20 seconds of just like pure chasing. I'm going to let that one go. I really just want this person dead. And he forgot that he used the elevator earlier and they didn't call it back. So sucks to suck for him. Very unfortunate. But yeah, another thing to note is that he cannot be revived, or basically any of the characters can't be revived unless they are, you know, their soul gets picked up, except for Jane. So Jane's going to self-res anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But if you can keep an eye on his soul, which we know is right there, I know that this chick's going to try and revive him. So, it doesn't look like he called the elevator. Or maybe I wasn't paying attention, but elevator's still not there, so he kind of screwed his teammate that's trying to save him right now. But yeah, if this person can't revive his soul, then this man's SOL. I'm going to teleport now. Hopefully, yep, right in front of that. Sometimes it'll teleport you to somebody else, but that's unfortunate. I'm going to try and get this. If you notice, there is a holy string trap there, which is why I recommend saving your invincibility for times like that. And this person's going to try and go through that again. I think there's a... Okay, the cooldown was too short. I do want to get that person down, but at the same time, I also don't want that person to get revived because, you know, that's one less person I got to deal with. So I'm actually going to give them a break unless I happen to bump into them. But I might be able to just get this person down. But check this out. I'm going to use the Poltergeist, and we basically just get this free kill unless I can't seem to hit this person. But we're doing okay. So far, so good. This person's going to try and stun me. I know. One funny thing to note is, ooh, she grabbed the wrong soul. She actually grabbed the Jane. I'm not sure if they're going to realize that. But if you ever see a survivor with like a stun stick or rattan stick or whatever they're called, they're almost always going to try and stun you, which is basically a free hit. So like you can kind of like dance around with them and play chicken to see who's going to get close enough. So if you kind of like chase them enough to where their stamina runs out, you're almost always going to, they're going to try and like swing and hit you with that. So we only have one person left. If I can get this person down, yep, we win. If I can get this person down before the Jane can self-res, we win the game. So that was actually a very, very short game. But it's really that simple, especially when you're playing on the hospital, because with the implementation of the door blocks, it makes it that much easier to get extra free hits. And as long as you're paying attention where the vents go to, you can kind of like, you know, predict their movements. And that's what this game is all about, is predicting movements. So if you can like try and push towards a vent and you see them like they're about to go through the vent, you can start, you know, pre-running to the other vent so you can get that free hit in. However, they're getting smarter to the point where, and the game crashes. This is, you know, the servers have been up in the air lately. It's kind of upsetting that the servers happen to keep doing this, but that's whatever. But hopefully this hospital guide helped. Basically, just predict movements as much as you can. Keep an eye on the elevator. Use the door block to your advantage. And that's pretty much all for me. Hope this guide helped. Check out some of the other Home Sweet Home guides and videos we've made on the channel. I'll leave a card in the top right corner, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. If you want to hang out with us live on Twitch, links in the description and the comment section below. Hope to see you guys there. I'll see you next time. Peace out.